Now you have described today, and today's time you said you were a visionary, and that too you said you were over mature for your age also. So you must have already thought in your medicine कि मुझे आगे क्या करना है. Like you said, okay, I have to do my PG, I have to do XYZ, and I have to do something in healthcare. That must be your thought because you were always ahead of your times.
Yes.
But life had very other plans for you. So after your MBBS, you told me also that you got married and then moved to US. So would you like to tell about that experience to us?
Yeah. So after I graduated, obviously everybody is preparing for their PG and they want to specifically study degree of super specialty. You become a physician or a surgeon. All those medical
Yeah.
subspecialties are there. So I was thinking whether I should be pursuing my post graduation in India or abroad. So again, as I said, I always think ahead and
Right.
think for 3, 4, 5 years from now, what is the situation and how should I plan for that. So I felt that and at that time it was a trend for people to get married and go to US because
US,
many of
yeah.
my seniors were doing the same thing. My cousin also did the same thing. So we were like,
So it was
follow the
following the-
crowd, no, follow the crowd
Yes, yes.
type of a mentality. Because we didn't know anything better and nobody was guiding us like
Yeah, ये लोग कर रहे हैं, so that is the way you have to go forward.
yeah, so everybody is doing it, so let me
do it.
also do it, kind of a thing. So I was thinking that either I get married now and go to US so that I don't waste any time and pursue my post graduation there, or I do my post graduation year in India.
India.
So I had just kept both options open, and it just happened
Okay.
that my marriage got settled, and then
So arranged marriage.
yeah, it was an arranged marriage. So went there. So just
How was the
studied.
experience in US? Because totally a very different cultural shift. India, say, and you're very young. You're not like your experienced person and then getting married, so you know about things. The first time going to US after marriage and then studying there and working there. How was that experience?
It was very good. Yes, definitely, it was a culture shock. It was a very different way of living, a different type of people, and how do you talk to them? What do you tell them? Everything was new, and luckily it was a learning process, and I had my family support. And so I could go through those exams, and my cousin, my 2-year senior cousin, who was already in the
There.
US, so she was also guiding me. How do you finish your step 1, step 2?
So you had some help.
Some help.
Yeah.
And those days emails had just come in, so everybody started creating their email IDs. Still we did not have cell phones, so it was still landlines.
In US also? Same?
Yes, we did not have cell phones. At least I did not have cell phones. So
Yeah.
probably I got cell phone around 2001, 2. That was the first time that I got. First, it was like a walkie-talkie,
The big Nokia ka.
huge phone.
Yes.
And then we graduated into
The smaller versions.
Yeah, smaller versions of
Yeah.
phone. So it was definitely again a very, very enriching experience studying for my USMLE boards, attending those interviews, harsh weather, winters in New York
And
City.
marriage. And living with a
marriage,
person whom you didn't know and
Yes.
building a relationship. So
yeah.
was it little tough?
It is always tough. Anything in life you want to do is tough. There is
But staying with a new person, building that relationship, and then exploring US.
Exploring, yeah.
Yeah, US you must have explored at that time because no kid, nothing, both of you together.
Yes, traveled.
Yeah, so that's nice. And during your residency, you became a mother also. So how did that motherhood, how are you balancing motherhood with your career?
Oh, it was tough.
Yeah.
It was really tough. But I had to do it. So I decided, like we always thought that we will come back to India after my residency. That was the plan from the beginning. So with that plan in mind, I'm like, as I said, I'm always a thinker, planner,
plan ahead.
Plan ahead, plan. In this case, probably I planned 20 years, 20 years since we were coming back to India. I wanted to have a child probably, which is now a very controversial topic about birth citizenship, right?
Yes, now it is actually very controversial.
Yeah, controversial, but so far it has been like you give birth to, if you're born in US, you get US citizenship.
Yeah.
So I was again thinking 20 years ahead, what if my child wants to come back to US? Anyway, I'm here, and what will my child say that, Uma, you were in the US, why didn't you give birth to me there? I would have had options.
इतना सोच लिया था.
Yeah, I had already was thinking. So then I had only one option, that to give birth during my residency, because I was thinking I will go back to India after my residency. So I chose a time when first year is really brutal even in the US. Like it's 80 hours was is what we work, and if actually we work more than that, but still the compliance was for 80 hours. So if you go more than 80 hours, we were supposed to be telling our superiors, and they would do some adjustments in our call schedule and all that. Every fourth day I was on 16-hour call.
My God! And in that process, you became a mom.
Yeah, and then 12-hour shifts, then 24-hour duties. 1 month was completely night duties, 12-hour night duties. So and there was no maternity benefit. So we get 4 weeks of off every year. And if you extend that off, you're supposed to extend your residency, because you need to complete.
So how did you manage?
Complete that. So that's how I had to do it. Definitely, my parents were there, my in-laws were there, so the support was there. But I just left my newborn, who was like 4 weeks old, at home, and went back to my postings.
Must be really heartening actually for a mother initially, because
definitely.
Yeah, but then you have to balance both.
Yeah. I hope now she is enjoying her life in New York, and
so you did a right decision. You planned very good ahead that now she's in US.
Yeah, she had that option, whether she wants to continue her graduation here, or she want to go back to US and do her graduation. And she opted for going back, and
that was a very good decision which you made. Which is say that कभी कोई plan ahead नहीं करना चाहिए, but yes, planning ahead also has its advantage.
Yes, definitely.